Okay, now we're going to test the anconeus. The origin is the lateral epicondyle. The insertion is the olecranon process in upper posterior ulna. And the action is the extension of the elbow. So it's going to be like the same manual muscle test we did for the triceps, except we're going to do a full extension, and I'm going to try to push them into flexion. Ready, don't break you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And we'll test bilaterally.
This is the manual muscle test for the brachialis. It is a muscle found here on the arm and your elbow, and its origin is the anterior surface of the distal humerus, so right here, and it inserts on the ulnar tuberosity, and its action is elbow flexion. We test this muscle by doing the biceps test, basically, and they're going to have their palm down. And I'm going to try to pull like a lever. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Compare bilaterally. Ready? Hand by your side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. This is the manual muscle test for the brachioradialis. Its origin is the lateral supracondylar ridge of the humerus. Its insertion is the radial styloid process, right here. And its action is elbow flexion. You can feel the muscle belly. If you give a little bit of tension, hold your hand up. You can feel the muscle belly right here. So this is like they're holding a beer can, and they're going to have their arm out right here, and you're going to test them. Ready, don't let me break you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Compare bilaterally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax.
All right.
This is the manual muscle test for the biceps brachii. So the long head, it originates on the supraglenoid tuberosity of the scapula, and the short head originates on the coracoid process. It inserts the radial tuberosity and its actions: humeral flexion, abduction, elbow flexion, forearm supination. You can feel the muscle belly right here on the arm. So we're going to have them in elbow flexion here, and we're going to pull it like a lever. Ready? Don't let me break you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Compare bilaterally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax.
Alright, now we're going to talk about the triceps. It actually has 3 heads for the origin. The long head originates at the infraglenoid tubercle. The lateral head is the posterior humerus, and the medial head is also on the posterior humerus. Insertion is the olecranon process, and its action is extension, adduction, and elbow extension. So the patient is going to lift up their arm like this with a little bit there. I'm going to stabilize at the scapula. Don't let me push you down. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. I need to test bilaterally, sir. I'm just going to do it like this so you can see. Same thing. Relax. Relax. Relax.
I don't want my thing to fall.
Your arm is not. Okay, stop the video. Alright, for camera purposes, I'm going to be right here. Lift up your arm. Not full extension, a little bit less. Hold right here. I'm going to push down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay, so we're going to test the pronator teres. The origin is the medial epicondyle and coronoid process. The midpoint lateral radius is the insertion, and the action is forearm pronation and assists in elbow flexion. So for the test, they're going to be in pronation, and you're going to try to turn them into supination. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And you test bilaterally. The second one we're going to test is pronator quadratus. The origin is the distal 1/4 ulna, and the insertion is the distal 1/4 radius, and the action is forearm pronation. So the same thing, but they're going to be leaning forward. And then you're going to try to push them into supination. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Alright, this is going to be the manual muscle test for the supinator. The origin is the lateral epicondyle and ulna. The insertion is the anterior surface of the proximal radius. And the action is forearm supination. So they're going to be in supination, and we're going to try to turn them into pronation. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And you test bilaterally.